Hi everyone. Now I wanted to I've been showing off a lot of movies lately, so I figured I'd make good on my record collection video and finally make it. So here it is. And the first one I have is the first of many Beach Boys albums. And it's Beach Boys Christmas. Now I'm not going to get too into depth about each record because this be far too long. So next up, Summer Days and Summer Nights. This is a reprint of Pet Sounds, which comes with a a replica of its original sleeve. Next up, Surf's Up. Kind of a depressing album, but really good. And we got Endless Summer. This kind of spiked their popularity in the mid-70s when this came out. It's a good record. Double record. Next up, Third of America. This is very similar to Summer. What was it called? Endless Summer, excuse me. But it has a bit more obscure songs, some B-sides, and this is really good too. The artwork's pretty gnarly as well. Look at that. Coming up, which is what Brian Wilson has declared his personal favorite. It's Love You. And in my opinion, this is their... Well, they did put out a good one this year, but this was their last good album up until That's Why God Only... you know what I'm talking about. That's Why God Made the Radio. Okay. Then we got Smile, the release that was released last fall, 2011. So it's pretty cool. This is an exact replica of the sleeve. They actually did make the sleeve for the record before the record came out, so they know what it was supposed to look like. But yeah, that's Smile. Next up, BDI's debut and only album so far. What's it called? I don't know what the fuck it's called. Different Gear, Still Speeding. And this album's alright. It's kind of... half of the songs are good. Half of them are just kind of generic. But, yeah. And next up is... I have a separate video for these, so I'm not going to talk about them pretty much at all. I'm just going to show them off. So, first up, Meet the Beatles. The Beatles' second album. Rubber Soul. The American Rubber Soul. Revolver. Sgt. Pepper's. The White Album. Shit. And the White Album again. This is the newer release. Then we got David Bowie's kind of the end of that first era that I don't know. After 1980, David Bowie changed, and this was the album that he released in 1980. It was really good, but he didn't really put out another good album up until like 2002. We got the Bee Gees' Greatest Hits. Dad gave me this. Yeah, we got one of the best albums ever, Slow Hand by Eric Clapton. Here's the gatefold. Cool stuff. Here's the track listing. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Most people know Cocaine and Wonderful Tonight, but all the other songs are really good too. So if you haven't heard this whole album, please give it a listen. Next up, Sam Cooke, the best of Sam Cooke. I love me some Sam Cooke, and this has a lot of his best songs. It doesn't have The Change Is Gonna Come though, which is a shame, but still a great record. Next up is Noel Gallagher's first album, and only album so far. This is far and away better than Beady Eyes' first effort. If you don't know, Noel Gallagher and the members of Beady Eye were all in Oasis, and they broke up and made their own records. And this is Noel Gallagher's, and it's way better. Okay, next up is... I talk a lot about the Beatles, but this is probably my favorite band after the Beatles, and it's the Gaslight Anthem. And here is their first album, and this has a clear record. Let me see if I can show this off. It's pretty cool. You can see right through it. Really cool. Next up is their second album, and I consider this their best album, The 59 Sound. Here's the gatefold. Then they came out with American Slang, another great album. They only have great albums, so if you haven't heard their stuff, I implore you to check it out. Next up is their latest album, Handwritten, great album, and this also has a thing going on here with the record. It's blue, really cool. This was a Record Store Day exclusive, and it's a single called Hold You Up. This wasn't released on anything but this, and I don't know if you can see it, I'll take it out, but this is also a colored record. This one's red, obviously. And this is really cool too. I want to find a way to get this on my phone so I can listen to it all the time. Next up is George Harrison, the only George Harrison record I have. It's Cloud 9. This was kind of a comeback record for him, and it has the big hit, I Got My Mind Set on You. Next up is The Horrible Crows, first and only album so far, and this was a side project of Brian Fallon, who is of the Gaslight Anthem, and this too has a blood red record. It kind of has like these weird spots in it too. It's part of the record though, it's not anything bad. Next up, I have 2 copies of this. This is an original 1982 copy, and I know this because my dad gave it to me, and he's had it all his life. It's a Thriller. There's that famous picture. And yeah, there's the back. And another copy that I bought before he gave me that one, before I knew he had it. So here's Thriller again. See, I got it for $10. Next up is the first of many. It's Billy Joel's debut album, Piano Man. Let me show it back. There's the back. Kind of a creepy picture. Next up, Street Life Serenade. Really cool album. Cool album cover too. Look at his feet. Look at his hair. Alright. Here is Turnstiles. I like this album cover too. Then we got his magnum opus, The Stranger. Awesome stuff. This is practically a greatest hits album. And here are the tracks. And if I get that in the... There we go. You got Glass Houses. It's kind of a harder album from him. Looks pretty cool in the back here. This is a live album, Songs in the Attic. Here's the gatefold. Kind of have like an early Beatles thing going on here. Kind of cool. And there's the back. Then we got the Nylon Curtain. Another great album. He only really has great albums, and I kind of like Billy Joel with a beard. Here's Innocent Man, which is kind of an homage to the music he listened to when he was a teenager. There's the back. Looking like a bunch of greasers or teddy boys or whatever you want to call them wherever you're from. Here is The Bridge, another great album. There he is with his Ray-Bans. Then we got his greatest hits. I think most people have this. Here's the gatefold with all the lyrics. And the back. Doesn't have as many songs as the CD version.